Hey, morning guys, it's Richard here from iSalon Coaching. I'm on the Moby today, so I'm here in my office. You can see me through here. Here's my whiteboard again. You'll see that I'm working on a client at the moment. I'm going to head into the garden today. What a beautiful, glorious day it is today. So I'm going to go out and get some sun on my body while we're talking and getting you guys to come in. What's it like where you guys are? Are you warm where you guys are? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Let's see who's on the sun. I might be able to spin this round for you guys and you might be able to see how glorious it is. Who we got through here? Cool. I could actually get you on the line and speak to you. It's a beautiful day. Look, there you go. That's what I'm seeing today, guys. Look at that sunshine. It is pretty glorious out there today. A little bit of ocean. Looks like it's nice and flat. Let's spin you back round. We are on. Hey, there you go. I'm going to head and take a walk down the street so you can see. Well, actually, look, you might. One thing you don't get to see too often for me. Like, hey, there's my dog with his winter coat on. Bless him. I'm going to spin you. Hey, cool. Hey, how you going, guys? I'm just heading out. My dog's having a woof at me through here. What a glorious day. It really is fantastic. I'm going to take you a walk just down the road through here. Yeah, so this is me. This is where I live. You've got the workmen down the road building a house just down here. Look, you'll see them. They're working very hard this morning through there. The sun is beating down here. Not bad for a winter's day. Not a cloud in the sky. What's it like where you guys are? Hey. What do you guys like today? What do you guys? Let's have a look so I can read where you are. You're getting the shade through there. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Hey, Yvonne. Hey, Deborah. Nice to catch you. Nice to catch you online, which is good. End of year stuff. For you guys in the UK, this is probably not relevant to you, except for the fact that for us, when we talk about the UK people, I'm going to try and get a shadow so you can't see me because it's quite a warm day today. Yeah, so for me, end of year stuff here in Australia stuff, last week of our financial year, we've probably only got 2 days left and that's it. And like my day, always in my salon, was to take this time off and to replan for the next year. If you guys have not done a year plan of how much money you need to make by the end of next year, you need to do it today. So you guys in the UK, you should do a 6-month plan starting now and to get towards Christmas. So dive into that computer system of yours and pull out every single takings that your stylists have made, each individual one. Find out what the average bill of each individual one is and find out how many clients each one of them have done each week since the last 6 months. You now have some really cool history where you know exactly where you're going to be planning for the next year. And the minimum, guys, shove 10% on. Shove 10% on straight up. So if they've took you £20,000 so far or $50,000, stick 10% on for the next 6 months. And your job is to educate them how they can get that. How they can do it via retail, treatments at the basin, internal treatments, cross services, etc., etc. You know, guys, what to do. The problem, what we find as salon owners, we have no absolute clarity what to do. We get so stuck in the running of the salon, we forget that it's really quite basic through there. Hey, Maureen, how are you? High five to you, Maureen. How are you? We're going to get to see each other soon, which is absolutely awesome. Hey, Sam, Samantha May, she's just joined us. She used to work for me in the UK. I think she bought my salon off me when I came over here. Hey, Sam, how are you going? Sending some love from over here in Australia to you guys through there. Yeah, so for me, the end of the year, it's one of them things that I tidy up. So literally from today, I will do all my books from 2017, all done, ready to go for the accountant. It'll be done and dusted by the end of today. I would have planned exactly how many people I need to see and do until the next year. I'll have that all ready to go, and I'll break that down into a weekly plan for me. So when I get up in the morning, I know exactly how to do that without any fuzziness in my mind. See, as salon owners, our problem is we put fires out all day long and every single day without feel. Hey, good on you, Maureen. How are you? Hey, Chantel, how are you? Good to join us. What's it like in Melbourne down there? I'm sure it's freezing. But yeah, for me, halfway through the year for you guys in the UK, a full year for us in over here in Australia, you've got to sit down sometime today and you've got to put down pen to paper. And it has to be pen to paper. You know, if you ink it, it actually means you think it. It sticks in your brain, which means you can actually work on it without fail. I know exactly my numbers. It's cold. Hey, yeah, it's not bad here actually. I'm not sure if I can show that. This is what we're going to face today. It's pretty chilly. The sun's baking, as you can see. It's pretty warm through here. Spin you back. It's a beautiful, beautiful, cool, crisp morning. But yeah, I've got a jumper on so you can see it's not super warm, but it's going to be a half decent day. The sun's shining and I'm happy with that. So yeah, so for me, you've got to sit there and think about the whole year in advance. So for me, 2 things you need to do this week for salon owners, wherever you are, sit and recap. How did things go? Did it work out? Did you win? Why did you win? Did it not win? Why didn't it win? And then start a plan for the next 6 months to a year. So you guys in the UK, have a plan between how much you want to earn between now and Christmas and work it, guys. That's what you need to do. The more time that you spend working this is where the gold is. Like, a salon owner needs to be the architect, so they need to be right up here. It's the architect of how your salon is going to be successful, how you can change lives with your salon staff, how you can change lives with yourselves, how you can build a legacy for yourself. That's your job. Most people spend too much time really down in the dirt, and where they just head down, bum up, earning money, trying to get themselves to earn more money. It's not going to work. You've got to push yourself a bit more. We get people in our group. We had a lady this morning. She knows who she is. She always joins me online. Absolutely smashed this year. She woohooed me this morning, smashed it completely. And I loved her. We celebrated for the first 5 minutes, and then it's like, okay, what's next, guys? We can't live on that win anymore. You've got to forget that win and move on as fast as you can, because we've got a whole new year starting literally on Monday, a whole new year ahead of us, a new tax year for us over here. So we've got to do more. We can only live that win and success for a very short period of time. Hey Melinda, how you doing? Glad you can join us through there. Hey Rosalind, nice for you to join us. Hey Anthea, good on you. Yeah, so for us, it's a matter of checking. Hey Beck. Beck's also an ex-employee of mine. Hey Beck, how you doing down there? So yeah, they've really got to remember that win lasts really such a small time, and you've got to plan it now, guys. You've got to know how much you're going to grow. Me, I like 10% as a salon owner minimum. As you know, you've seen me harp on Facebook for a while now that we're going with 30% growth. We're pushing our salon owners to 30 to 50% in 12 months, which is a big ask for me. It's a lot of time I've got to spend with clients, but it's this year or never. I don't want to be average. I don't want to be normal. There's too many coaches out there in my field that are just doing the norm. So I'm sitting here, I'm writing a whole new course for my people, and it's just going to be simply about how can earn you more money in the bank, how much you can have left over at the end of the year in your bank account, not how much you earn, how much you've got left over, and working less hours. So it actually frees you up to do things in life, to have a purpose in life, whatever it may be, to go out there and save other people, to help other people, to help people grow. Whatever your destination in life, that's what it's going to be about. So for me, I'm going to try and give as many lives freedom this year as I possibly can. More money in the bank and more time off is going to be our big aim. And if that means I've got to push myself to the limit, yeah, that's so be it. I'm come up with that. I'm a hard worker. I'll work anybody under the table. I'm good for that. I love every minute of that. So yeah, there you go, guys. 2 things today, very small. As you see, I'm on my Mobi today, not in the office. I thought I'd come out and share it. It's a new year for us. It's half a year for you guys in the UK. You're right the way through summer. You should be thinking about, what am I going to do between now and Christmas? Because most salon owners between now and Christmas, 2-3 months go by, we sit there, we wait for Christmas to come along, it ends up in September, and then we just start thinking about Christmas, and before you know it, the whole year's just fluffed through. Hey Jill, how you going? Jill, hey Sam. It just fluffs through. So to me, every month is important. Every month is a little bit chipped away at that big target. Just whatever you've done for the last 6 months, guys, stick 10% on and take it to your team. Once you've got this big figure, this big dream number, break it down into such a small amount. You know, really can do it. It's a bit like having a shower. You've got that steam at the top. That's where you spend your time. That's the architect. That's the big picture up there. As it comes down and turns into water, you sort of get hold of what it is. It's tangible. And then right down, if you froze that, it turned into ice. And that's really what you give your staff, the bottom level, what they can really understand. And that means that big picture that you get right at the top, you break that down for them to simple steps of how they can actually achieve this 10%. Sometimes it's only an extra £7 per client or 1 client per week. Really small when you break it down to each individual element and unit in your salon. Really easy, guys. The problem is, what makes it really hard for us, we're juggling about 25 balls at once. We have bills to pay, we have GST to pay, we have VAT to pay, we have tax to pay. You have so much to pay. And then you have all the good intentions and 2 staff members phone in sick, or 1 staff member goes off on stress leave, or 1 staff member really makes a massive cock up of someone's hair, and all you do is spend all your time putting fires out and not really architecting what your business needs to be. And that's where you should be, guys. That's where the money is. It's what you're called to do when you're a salon owner. You're called to lead that team to that next level as best as you can. Yeah, look, there's some going off to work. Bless them. It's school, I should say. That's good. But yeah, so that's my message to you today, guys. Really simple. I'm going to spend most of my day in my office doing the 2 things. I'm going to end this year plan for the whole new year. That's my number one thing. And then as for Monday, I'm fresh. What I did last year is gone. It's out of my memory. I can't change it. All I can do is learn by my wins and learn by my mistakes and really push myself a little bit more. Your job is to figure out these numbers out for you, what are really important to you, and take them to your team at a real tangible level, right the way down to their level. How many treatments they need, how many cuts they need, how many colors they need, you know, what is it they need at that such small level so they can actually feel and believe that they can actually achieve this big money. And you know what? Share some wealth with them, guys. Give them a pay rise, earn your salon earning more money, and give them enough money to change their lives in this world. It's as easy as that. Okay, guys, it is time. I'm a very small message today. I'm not going to harp on too much. You guys should be tidying up your end of year and starting your whole new year here in Australia. If you're in the US and the UK, you should be sitting there thinking, I'm halfway through. Am I on track with my goals? Have I set goals? If I haven't, it's time to do that. And if you don't know what you're doing, guys, give me a message, PM me. I'll help you as best I possibly can. Good on you guys. I'm going to go back into the office for a couple of hours and then I'm going to go and have some brekkie and go for a walk in this glorious day. It's beautiful, hey. So there you go. I've been sitting leaning on my car all the time through here. It needs a bit of a wash. It's a bit filthy look, but there you go. You choose a white car, that's what you get. Have a good day, guys. Catch you all later. Give us some love.